Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Green Bay Packers and our home team. On the visiting sideline, you see head coach Matt LaFleur. His squad is 2-3 here in the early part of the season. His counterpart on the other side, the coach of the home team. His guys stuck in a bit of a losing streak, hoping the return home can be what they need. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen. That's Brandon McManus to get this one underway. Off we go on EA Sports. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. This crowd ready in anticipation. Their offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his second season in the NFL.
I don't think there's any way around it, Mike. I mean, this has been a disastrous start for this season. I know their expectations were clearly higher than how things have played out. At this point in the season, you just need to get a win. However it comes, whatever it looks like, you've got to change the energy in that building because the only way to learn how to win in the NFL is to win.
They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. Way Walker, the linebacker, on the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
8 yards to go.
70 Lions. Go.
He'll look to throw. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Let's go.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down. So the Packers come out, and they are led by Jordan Love, who followed Aaron Rodgers after playing apprentice for a couple of seasons. And now for Love, it is his 3rd season as the Green Bay starter.
So you take a look at last week's game, Mike, and you certainly wouldn't say that he played poorly. 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. That's a clean slate. And when you talk to his coaches, they said they haven't seen him this motivated to bounce back after a loss in his entire career. So he's had a great week of practice. He's really challenging the guys around him to elevate their standard. And if it's any indication of how today is going to go, I think we're in for a treat.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
First down.
Ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'd say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone.
Well, we're getting a little test here early, Mike, to see just how easy is this team to wrap. Didn't look like they were able to get through that opening script that they had worked on all week. So I'm going to be curious on this next drive. Do they stick to the plan? Do they pick up where they left off? Or is there a little bit of a reaction, or dare I say panic, to come out and make some adjustments in response to that early interception?
And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. He completes it to Hutchinson. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
A gain of 9.
From the 41, it's second and 1.
At the 41-yard line.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And they'll bring this up to the 48-yard line. And that's a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
49-yard line.
They'll work just shy of midfield on second and 9. Back to throw. To the right side here. Pass is caught. And they'll work this close to a first down. Maybe just a tad short. Here's 3rd and 2. So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. 3rd and 2. Here we go. Now they'll set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in, and he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
39-yard line.
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that first down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch, and bring up a fresh set of downs.
Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. Ball on the 30 now. Here's second and a yard. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. That's enough for a first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
And he cannot get away, brought down. And that sack will bring us to the 2-minute warning. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming. So the move is for the field goal unit here. This from 34 yards. No issues there. This one is good. And his guys get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Packers offense ready for their second possession. The offense is a little slow to start percolating. 3-0 the score as they begin this drive. Oh, big hole left side. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 71 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay. Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers move out to a 7-3 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is Turner. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. The home team's offense and their running back set to go once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. And unable to connect there. It's incomplete.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred. All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he will have a 1st down, but I don't think that's going to stand. They're already heading backwards.
Still 3rd down.
Task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. Tries to get that one down the field, but it is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
The Packers offense headed back to take over once more. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. They knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
On 2nd down, Love. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Now a 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
45, White. Ready.
From the gun, it's Love. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
The home team's offense going to get it one final time in this 1st half. We'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Now this offense going to use the 1st of their timeouts. Clock is stopped with 26 seconds until the break. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground here again. And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up 3rd down. One more time, they'll keep it on the ground. And they finally get him down. Good gain on the ground, but hold everything. Maybe a reason he got so free. Once again, they keep it on the ground. And that's going to be enough for a 1st down, taking this to the 34th. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the 2nd quarter clock. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. Now this time, they'll look to throw. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this 1st half. Back to the air once more. And he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it. And that's going to bring an end to this 1st half.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Starting to feel like fall outside, isn't it? Week 7 on the schedule. Let's get right into it. Our trip around the NFL starts now. It begins in Kansas City. The Chiefs at home to take on the Raiders in the AFC West. And it's Isaiah Pacheco. He's going to take this one in, 11 yards on the touchdown run. The Chiefs up their record to 5-2 as they get the victory here. Why don't we move on now and check in on another big mid-season matchup? And this is Jalen Hurts. He had it going. This, one of his 4 touchdown passes on the day. The Eagles are going to come away with the victory. They win it by 3 scores. Lastly, let's go out to Chicago. The Bears taking on the New Orleans Saints. And it's Alvin Kamara. He's got the rock, he's got some room, he's got speed. 39 yards for the touchdown. The Saints get win number 4 on the season. They come away with the victory. Meanwhile, in our game, not a lot of offense to go around. 7-3 is the score as we get you back out to the second half and rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. From the 6, here comes a return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Packers offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. That one reeled in by Golden. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Ready.
At the 36-yard line.
Love. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. And uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down. That is Musgrave, the man in motion. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Love. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down. Packers set to kick this one away. They'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. Oh, they had a shot there and hit the 5. But it continues into the end zone, and it will come back out to the 20. The home team's offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. He's run well here in the first half of the season, as you see there. He's the NFL's rushing leader coming into this weekend. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get 4 here up to the 24-yard line. They'll try to work quickly here and put the pressure on the defense. So 2nd down, and they'll run it. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down.
A gain of a yard.
That's hot. Left side. It's complete. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Handoff here, up the middle. And good, hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
At the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a 1st down on that gain of 5. And he'll get forward for a couple. Way Walker, the linebacker, on the tackle. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 45-yard line.
quickly. It is complete on the slant. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
At the 47-yard line.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line.
Up the middle they go. He'll work forward for a couple. Edger and Cooper, they're on the 10.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
He's going to have the first down, so they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
At the 29-yard line.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 5. Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. That is a gain of 15 halfway there as he's down at the 15. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. That'll give on the ground. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
They come to the line needing 6 yards for a first down.
Ready, go!
They'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. This one caught at the 4. And he'll take it on in for the score. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. And that is no good. He missed it. That could have significant consequences. They're unable to stretch the lead out to a field goal. They're up only 2. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This fielded at about the 9. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Packers offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. To the outside, it's brought in by Golden. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. Here's Love to throw. This is taken in by Dobbs. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
A gain of 26 yards. That's another Packers first down. A gain of 26 yards.
Love to throw it on 1st down. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Here's Love. Short throw there, pulled in by Musgrave. And he will get into the end zone. Luke Musgrave. Touchdown, Green Bay. That touchdown, number 1 for him on the year.
Look, Mike, I don't want to imply that they drew this play up specifically because this is when the league is celebrating National Tight Ends Day. But you got to admit, it's kind of fun seeing him score on this day in particular and join his fellow tight ends who've also scored throughout the league.
And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The home team's offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And it's hard to believe you can run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Roll! Steady!
They'll keep it on the ground. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down. Now this offense could use the first of their timeouts. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. They'll look to throw. Quick hitting slant there. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll stick to the ground. Yeah. And they're going to get the conversion here. Good run to the 44, and that's a first down. Now another timeout called by this offense. They have 1 remaining, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds remaining on the clock. A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. Here's second down and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
He'll look to throw. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
Brings up
Great job there defensively separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moments.
Now 4 seconds left, and we get a timeout call.
He's tackled at the 30.
And here we go, 4th and inches. Here we go, one final play. He'll air it out down the middle, and that is incomplete. They took the end zone shot of the final play. It's a heartbreaking finish, and this one will come to an end. So, it's a win here for the visiting Packers. They're able to bounce back after a difficult loss a week ago, respond with a much better overall performance, and it culminates in a victory. So, that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL.
Artistry on display. Hi, everyone. I'm Scott Hansen. This is your EA Sports Weekly Recap for Week 7. Plenty to get you caught up on. Let's start in Detroit. The Lions at home to take on Tampa Bay. And this is Baker Mayfield. He's going to locate Chris Godwin. 15 yards for the touchdown. The Buccaneers win their 2nd straight as they get the victory here. From there, Kansas City, here we come. Let's check in on the Chiefs. They're playing host to the Las Vegas Raiders. And it's Isaiah Pacheco. Footwork, agility, speed, power, a brilliant run for the touchdown. The Chiefs come away with a victory. They win by 6. One more to bring you. Let's go to Arlington. The Cowboys hosting the Washington Commanders. And it's Jaden Daniels. The throw, the catch, and a 39-yard touchdown pass. The Commanders get it done within the division as they come away with the victory. Until next week, Scott Hansen, good night from Orlando. Two months in, and the NFL is as unpredictable as ever. Hi, everyone. Scott Hansen in Orlando. This is your weekly recap for Week 8. Lots to get you caught up on. We'll start in KC. The Chiefs at home to take on the Washington Commanders. And it's the second-year signal caller, Jaden Daniels. One of his 3 touchdown passes on the night. The Commanders win their 4th straight as they get the victory here. Next up, we go to Charlotte. We'll look in on the Panthers. They're playing host to the Buffalo Bills. And this is Chuba Hubbard. A scintillating run for the touchdown. The Panthers get their 6th victory as this win moves them to 6-2 on the season. One more to show you real quick. We go to Houston. It's the Texans taking on the San Francisco 49ers. And it's Brock Purdy. A touchdown pass from 15 yards away. The 49ers find a way to pull this one out as they escape with the narrow win. And that's a wrap for this week. For all the hardworking men and women in the studio, Scott Hansen saying goodnight. We'll see you again next week right here on EA Sports.
The regular season has reached its halfway point, and as the team looks ahead to the rest of the year, it's time to check in with players and set the goals that will drive them the rest of their season. Head coaches and the media have a storied relationship in the NFL. Like any relationship, that comes with its happier moments, and occasionally, its more contentious conversations.